Testing. Okay. So I went to New York for the 4th time, and I didn't know what I was gonna do. The day before I left, I was feeling kind of down about different things, but just wasn't feeling the greatest. So I prayed, and I prayed that this would be a refreshing trip to end the year, because it's absolutely what I needed. Anyways, I got there, walked around alone. I ate lots of pizza. I went to Times Square Church, took lots of video. I wrote alone in several restaurants. I wrote sitting by the street. I talked to strangers. I rode the subway. I ate more pizza. I went to Mass for the first time. I remember the first time on Tuesday when I got there, that I stepped into the city. I felt so free, so refreshed already. But I think I just like New York a lot, specifically Brooklyn, because it reminds me of home. And I don't get to go home too often. I remember Saturday night, I had walked around Brooklyn. I ate by the Brooklyn Bridge, and I felt kind of lonely that day. I felt pretty lonely, actually, and I was trying to focus on the positives. And I remember just praying that night that I'd make friends the next day at church. And so after church the next day, I just walked up to some random people, introduced myself, and I ended up spending the whole day with them. I find a peace in the sounds of the buses, the traffic, all the people, seeing all the people walk around, having anything and everything close by, having all the pizza I want. And I don't know, for some people the city represents a loud, noisy place, and by all means it is, but for some reason I find that peaceful. I find that maybe I could be here one day. Maybe I could actually do it, you know? And I guess for the longest time I've loved New York, but I never actually started to think about how I could get there. But you know what? God answered the prayer that it would be a great trip, and if He can do that, then I'm sure He can do a lot more.